What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber and another edition. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Fox Chamber and another edition of Fan Rides. Yep, we are back once again. Episode, 18? 17? 17. And what we got today, before we get started, let me explain, let me tell you how to send your car into Fan Rides. You want to be on Fan Rides, only thing you have to do is send pictures of the interior of your car, send pictures of the outside of your car at a bunch of different angles, and pictures of the engine, and about a minute long clip of it running so we can get a good sound bite of the exhaust and what it looks like as you walk around the car and hear it running. Or if it's got a turbo or a supercharger on it, we can hear that whistle. And yes, you send it to this email address right here and we'll get you on Fan Rides. Alright, first we got, and actually this call right here is from someone in Germany, and I'm hoping I'm pronouncing his name right. It's I want to say it's George Hopner, and he said he's 58 years old and he lives in Hamburg, Germany. Awesome. I've been to Germany way back when I was a little kid. I was in, we first got there, I was in Hanau, and then I was a military brat, but we was in Hanau, and we lived there about 4 years. 4 years in Hanau, Germany. We lived in the sports field concern. But I loved it over there. Loved it. Took a German class every Tuesday. But, you know that little saying, if you don't use it, you'll lose it? Yeah. Used to be able to speak decent German, enough to get me around or whatever. But now I know a word here and there, stuff like that. But anyway. He's from Hamburg, Germany. He said he bought his Fox body in 2000 in Berlin, Germany. Nice. It's the original color. The original color was white and gray. White with a gray roof and gray interior. A few years later, the roof and interior changed to black. He changed it to black. He changed the body color from white to yellow and then to dull black. Okay, I guess I'll show you that part right there that I'm talking about. Now it finally has a color, has a dull yellow now. And he's had it for quite a while. Stock engine and transmission, it were overhauled 4 years ago. His last mods were putting in better brakes and a 100 amp alternator. Additionally, the strut tower brakes and caster camber plates he also added. The next mod are going to be the full length subframe connectors. He's been having this thing more than 20 years and it's still fun to drive. Greetings from Germany. Awesome, George. I appreciate you sending your car in, and we're finna get into some of these pics right now. Alright, you know how we do. We start off with engine pics, then we move to the interior. But as you can see right here, he said he overhauled it about 4 years ago. So and you can see kind of where it was white up under the hood where the original paint color, but he changed it to like a canary type yellow. But it looks good. You know, basically everything's stock up under the hood. You got the old school intake like I got on mine. And you can tell it's the original stuff because look at the boot over the distributor. Still the same boot that you get when you buy these things initially. And, you know, you see where he's got the cold air intake going into the firewall so he don't be sucking in that hot air from the engine bay. Oh yeah, and he still loves driving around after 20 years. You can't hate that. But hey, that's why we all got these bad boys, and that's why they're 20 plus years old, because we love these things and love driving them around. And a nice strut tower brace too. Alright, moving on to the interior. As you can tell, you can see how he blacked out the interior. Interior looks good. Leather seats, and I think they got leather seats in most of the convertibles because of the convertible top. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but that helps, I guess, if you get caught outside and it starts raining or whatever, you got leather seats, you can kind of get the water off of them and don't absorb in your seats and get your car all stinking. But as you can see, this interior still looks good after rocking this thing for 20 years. So he's had it for quite a while, loves driving around still, and you can tell this thing looks good on the inside. Yeah, digging the blacked out interior. And you get another angle of the driver's seat and some of the back seat and how good it looks. You can tell there's not a lot of folks that ride around in the back of this thing. Look at those seats. Those things look good. Nice top down, nice day in Hamburg, Germany. Oh yeah, I'm digging that. And you can see this paint on this thing. He says it's dull, but to me it looks pretty good. But you know, the camera will lie to you now, because y'all say that my car looks decent, and to me it's kind of a turd. But it's my turd, so I love it. But yeah, as you can see, the yellow on this thing, it looks like it's popping. It don't look that bad right there. But you know, of course, you're gonna be more critical of your own cars and stuff like that, you know. But yeah, I'm digging this right here. The yellow looks good. And you can see right here, remember he's talking about the exterior, some parts were like a dull black. You can tell he's talking about the front end right here. But it's all good. Like I said, hey, it don't matter how your car looks, send that puppy into Fan Rides. We want to check out your progress, if anything. But as you can look at this thing right now, this thing looks good. He still got the old school turbine wheels on there, blacked out with a little silver band around them. And I bet you there's not a whole lot of these bad boys over in Germany. So with him having this over there in Germany, that's awesome. Hopefully he's able to go to something, you know, some Mustang meets or something like that, and get this thing out there. Hopefully they have something like that over there. But but it looks good, no doubt, looks good. And yeah, he's rocking the old school headlights too, the old school 3 pieces. Yeah, they look like those are the original headlights too on this thing. And last but not least, the rear end. And again, you can see what he's talking about on the rear end, how the black bumper is on the back end of this bad boy. But it's all good. It's all good. We rock this thing any way we can. As long as that bad boy can go up and down the street, we rocking these 5.0s, y'all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but regardless of how this thing looks on the outside, we rolling. Trust me. But yeah, still got the luggage rack on the back. You know, that's straight up old school, because usually a lot of folks take that luggage rack off, cover those holes up so they got a nice trunk there. But you know, he's rocking it the original way this thing came. I'm digging that. Love the duals coming out the back too. Alright, thanks George for sending your car into Fan Rides, bro. I really appreciate that. Alright y'all, that's it. Another edition of Fan Rides in the books, episode 17. Yeah, episode 17. Oh yeah, like I was saying in the beginning, send your car into Fan Rides to give me some interior pics of different angles, and engine pics, exterior pics, different angles, and a minute clip of it running so we can get a nice sound bite of the exhaust on these bad boys. I love hearing how these things run, because these things like chopping it up, and I love hearing that. So if you like that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notifications bell so you can get that fresh stuff when it comes out, and we'll see you later.